I've not been having a very good few weeks, but today I really want to just pick myself up and like, I don't know, just try and draw something that makes me happy. I don't know what that's gonna be, but I know it's gonna involve a lot of green and maybe some red, but not Christmassy, you know, like with some beiges and some flowers and some moss. I don't know. There's time to figure that out. So let's do that right now. Whoosh. Probably need my sketchbook. I think we'll start with the way I always start, which is my Colorase colored pencil. Oh, she's way over here. I wonder if I should get out a new one, you know, for turning over a new leaf. Boom, boom, boom. Still haven't found the Hello Kitty eraser. My pride and joy. But this is the Staedtler Graphite. It's like really heavy duty, and I don't have too many things wrong with that, except that it doesn't catch all your shavings, so you have to do it over the garbage, like I'm doing right now. Beautiful! So my mind has just kind of felt a little dead lately. Like it's just like a bunch of like dead cells, and then every once in a while there's like a little glimpse of like a daisy or some moss or a little goat baby. I don't know. Like there's just tiny little things that kind of feel like lighter in my mind. Cottages also sound really cute. Like just like a house that you can live in and nobody bothers you, you know? I don't know what it would look like. No perfect edges, you know, it's kind of been there a while. The roof's a little saggy, a little porch and some moss with some flowers and a hedge of some kind. Should probably look up a reference. Oh, it definitely needs like a chimney. I think chimneys are usually kind of on the side of the house. Something more like this. I'll probably look up a reference in a bit, but like right now I'm just easing back into it. I haven't really drawn anything in 2 weeks, so just need to loosen up the old restaurant-y. Thinking, what if the roof kind of has different slopes to it? Perspective schmective right now, I'll tell you that much. Maybe there's some more depth this way. Maybe the grass kind of, there's a hill of some kind, bushes. Wonder who lives here. I'm probably gonna end up drawing her, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe it's like brick, or it's got siding, I'm not sure yet. I love those like rounded doors on the top. They're not super common, but oh, so cute. And some plants. These just symbolize plants. There's no windows in this house yet. There's a door. I put a window here. That kind of looks like a house. Can't complain about that for no reference and no idea what I was doing. But now that I've done this, I'm kind of more intrigued with who might live here. Should I throw in a little color? Some like vines on these thingies. Got some cute cottage vibes. I also like when like a house has just like additions that don't quite make sense. They're just thinking, hey, we need another room, we'll stick it right. And then they just have like, there's another roof. There's just a whole nother section and you're like, how does that really work? I don't know. And then it usually has a door on it. And it's got like a different siding. It's kind of mismatched. Some clouds just to fill up the space back there. I also think it needs like a lot more flowers or like vines and stuff. It's kind of hard to do that with just this sketch unless I like define it a lot more. Now the other thing that's been kind of popping up in my mind is my old, I think originally it was like bunnies and sweatshirts, but you know, like animals in clothes. Cutesy kind of chubby little ones. So maybe a little mouse or something lives in this house. Oh, it rhymes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do we give her eyebrows? I don't know. Let's do little kind of chunk legs. Maybe a little corset thing. Go very cottagey. Little skirt. My favorite's like right below the knee. I think that's like the cutest thing. Little ruffles down there. Maybe some kind of long, I'm thinking 2003 Pride and Prejudice blouse sort of thing underneath. Where like the shoulders kind of come down and then the sleeve starts. You know what it also needs? We need like fall leaves. Okay, those are hard to draw. But we'll figure it out. We've got time. Probably hands. I don't remember what I did. I think I kept feet pretty much just little blobs like this. Thought we could give her like a boot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was a good idea. Oh, she looks like a little princess mouse. Maybe some laces on the boots. I feel like some more textures could be fun, like a sweater, or I guess we could design a few outfits for her too, if that's what I end up doing. I don't know. I really have no plan. I just want to make stuff. Maybe a patch. Do we want like an extra ruffle in the skirt? Options, options. Could also do an apron at some point. I just want to draw a bunch of these. I also want to try maybe smaller ears. Oh, well now it's a bear. We like bears around here too. Little woodland princesses. Thinking this one will be a dress with buttons that go all the way down. Boots again. I don't feel any need to change that up. That's so cute. I feel like the skirt got a little too short. Let me pull that down a little bit. And maybe a big bulky sweater. Like big chunky knit, I'm thinking, you know, with like that like texture stuff. I don't know how you draw that. I like the size of it being, I like the idea of it being oversized because when I would draw my sweatshirt animals, the sweatshirt was always slightly oversized. I think it created peak cuteness. Mixed together, it's pukeness. Maybe big oversized pockets too could be cute. Definitely needs a little hat or some hair or something. Maybe a scarf. Our little fall girl. Just throwing layers on layers on layers. Some texture on that. I feel like now her bottom half looks a little chilly. Just adding some like petticoat sticking out will make you think there's like some more warmth down there. It could also make it look more corduroy with some texture like this. She's a lot warmer, but now her head looks cold. So she needs something up here. Let's try. What is that? I don't know. It looks like an acorn. Oh, you know what? Let's take the scarf and come over. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Then we could have like little bulges for the ears. Eh? It looks so funny to me. Maybe if I like add some more folds, might help. It's a lot going on there. It was a bear. Now I think it looks a little less like a bear, but that's what happens when you cover all the bear parts, you know? It's gonna look a lot less bear, but also more bear in the bear parts department. Yeah. I kind of want this just to look a little looser and more whimsical. It's too tight on the top. That seems just a little bit less restrictive. A little more chin action too. Look at that. Oh, cute little chin. This one's borderline more winter. And this one feels closer to fall, but also kind of spring. So I'm thinking let's lean more in that department. Also, I haven't felt the strong urge to color anything yet, except maybe this mouse. I was thinking she could be like a warm gray color. And then she could have some like creams for the outfit. Maybe some yellows. Ooh, that's very yellow. Maybe some greens. Like that kind of color scheme. So let's try coloring her gray. Oh, but then she wants some pink ears. Oh, that's vibrant. Hey, this is like the perfect boot color. So I'm just gonna throw that in now because I've made that decision. I'm trying to decide whether I want the warmer or the cooler gray for her skin. If we use the warmer one, this one I think, we'll probably just put this guy away so we don't end up using it anywhere. So it's a little gray mouse. I was thinking about coloring the ears in pink, but I guess I'm not sure. Which is kind of obvious because I'm not coloring them in. But this little part would be gray. This little part would be gray. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Something like this. It's like a creamy pink. Now I feel like her skin could even go darker. But I might use that for her blush. And her nose. Alright, now I was thinking for the outfit I want it to be more green. This color now doesn't feel like it fits in at all. So I think we're gonna mix that. I want something more green and more neutral. Like that. But I also want something more, like more dirty. My greens are a little lacking, but we'll see what I've got. That's closer. I want the blouse to be light. Probably that guy. Oops, I didn't write down any of my swatches, but here she is. Nice like cream colored top. Then just a little darker. I think I want the ears to be darker. I might just go over them with the skin tone again, but leave the pink under, obviously. Not that I could remove it, but go over it like this. Probably use this for this corsety thing. And then maybe this. These for the buttons or the little guys. This for the skirt. Maybe fill in the little spaces there with something lighter so that they look like, there's a seam there. That looks like it worked. Which means I think you need this color for this thing. Very cute. Now I feel like this needs a little green. Yes, it does. I'm thinking now, I used this, I think, for this blush. I'm gonna try it over the ears too. All right, it looks nice. I'm gonna add a little line art to it. I feel like a brown colored pencil might work really well, especially since that last video I posted where I used pencil for line art made me really, really happy. So I might as well continue that up. Got this dark green. This is a Derwent Chromaflow. Oh, it feels like it's a little squishy. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Take two. Since there's a lot of green in this, I feel like it could work. You want to add a little like tuft of hair? I don't know, the green's not doing it for me. Well, I kind of feel like I have to commit now. Another option, I do have this black one. Do that for the eyes maybe. Make them really pop. Well, anyway, I have decided I did commit, so we're just gonna finish this off with this and reevaluate. I feel like I could also like put little like ditzy florals with the pencil. Just some like texture. And the boots. Okay, now that it's all together, the green grew on me. So I'm glad I committed. I might just throw in the eyebrows, I guess. There we go. The only problem is using the green, I kind of realized it's not the best for this. It's kind of a very soft pencil. I think it's more for like blending. Whereas using it on like line arty vibe, it wasn't optimal for that. Otherwise, love it. She looks so cute. But I think it's time to draw her again. Try her up here. I want a hat. I gotta remember to put a hat on her. Then where did the ears go? Do they just kind of like flop? How do you draw floppy mouse ears without them looking like dog ears? No. Try this again. Let's try it a little smaller. The ears were like, what, this big? So if you put a hat on that, maybe it's a straw hat. And then I guess your ears would kind of be pearled. But then it doesn't look like a mouse, does it? The ears are just too long. I swear I've seen a cartoon where there was a mouse wearing a hat, okay? And the ears went flop and I didn't think anything of it. But I have something in my mind where I could see it. I can't get it out of here, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, plan B would be the ears just go through the hat. Like this, right up and out. Try one of those like ruffly aprons. If I'm drawing this, I might as well draw everything that makes me happy. With a bow, dress, and then the apron. I feel like she needs a little basket of flowers. Do we go with more floaty or do we want her standing on the ground? If we do floaty, then the little toes kind of like kick out. No, we'll do standing, it's fine. I like the way it like abruptly just becomes flat line. Maybe one eye can be a little squinty. Okay, I love it. I'm ready to color this. Wait, the hat. Do I want that to stick out more? I want it to be more straw. Kind of when I drew that Jolly Rancher girl. I really loved that hat. It made me so happy. So I'm like kind of trying to recreate that here. Oh, she's so cute. Let's go ahead and color. I want to do similar colors, but maybe change up some of the locations of things. I like the color of the mouse. It's warm gray 1, if you were wondering. You just go in and color in all of the mouse bits with that. And then her little hands are here, and a little bit of skin down here. Okay, now this is where things get a little different. I do need more of a yellow for that hat to kind of symbolize that it's straw and not like everything else. And I guess the basket would be as well. Okay, so that brings a little bit of vibrancy to it that this one did not have. Do I want to make anything else more vibrant or kind of keep it? Oh, and we also, I just realized there's going to be some greenery in this basket. So I can't really make her outfit too green or it's going to mush together, you know? And this is one of my like favorite colors for leaves and stuff. And that's like the main outfit color of her. So that's going to have to change. I do know I want those boots to be this color because it's like my favorite boot color that I have. Looking back at this, I remember this looking really, really yellow, but now it doesn't look that yellow because there's this yellow. I wish I had a grayer version. This is deep cream. It's actually way greener than I would have expected for a yellow. Could do the apron in this. I also kind of want to throw this over here to push this deeper. It's the opposite color, so it'll make it gray. I think I want the apron to be lighter. I'd really like the apron to be white or cream or something. This would be good for the blush. This is powder pink. Not that she needs it. She's so cute, but there you go. Maybe I'll use this as the dress, this for leaves on the plants, and then like I have a lighter color for the apron. That's less saturated than that, so that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Let's try it. Obviously it's gonna pick up a lot of pink from the pencil. It's a little too similar to that. Might have to go over that with this guy. Okay, as that dries, it's looking a little bit more neutral. And then I was thinking this color for her dress. So let's do that next. I really like this color. I don't think I've ever used this color before. Deep cream. Such a perfect, like, light desaturated. Isn't that exactly what I was just describing that I wanted? I didn't think to look over in the yellows, but there she is. Need mouse color for it. Do some flowers. Yeah, it brings in some more colors, and then I wanted this for all of the greenery. And blend that out with that like bright green. Cute! Definitely can use this pencil for that stuff. Actually, it's almost a little too cool. I want it to be more green and less blue. And then the roses. I'm thinking, this is just a thought. What if I take the boot color and color in the hat? Do we have thoughts? Anything? Or at least the basket. The basket, I feel like is blending into everything and needs to be different. Could go over it with the yellow again. I found a brown pencil. I didn't give up. This is the color Raisin, so it's probably like a warm brown. Oh yes, it is. I'm gonna try this for everything. This pencil. Stay put. Shadow in those background elements. What do baskets look like? They have lots of thingies that like interweave and lines and things. Do a little shadow under the hat. Hey, okay, I love it. She's so cute. Okay, so we took Mouse and made Mouse better. We should take Bear and make Bear better. Let's grab my pencil. Let's see. So she's more, it's like fall. That was more closer to winter or maybe cooler fall. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna draw her over here. She had like a big bulky sweater and everything. Obviously a skirt because that's all I want to draw right now. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. She has like smaller ears because she's a little bear. And we need that scarf and everything. I suppose we could have the ears poke out kind of like we did there. So it's like, maybe it kind of comes down around and we'll have a little tie here. Let's give her some legs. Boots, of course. Maybe some socks this time. Ooh, crazy. Maybe slim it down? I'm not sure. Oh, I don't like the slim down. It looks like hair. Maybe put a little hair sticking out through the top. Or you know what? I think it's because there's neck showing. In my mind, if your neck's visible and you're out in the cold, you're frozen. Okay, so let's just raise all this up. I made it worse. Alright, I'm gonna go with more of that like triangle vibe with a triangle sticking out the back, you know? Wow, I did not think this would be so difficult. Start back over. Maybe the ties in the back and come up in front. Let's work on the outfit. I mean, the reason I'm gonna do the head is I thought like the pieces would fall over, you know, but maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Ear. I have a torso in here somewhere. Forget about the scarf. We'll just do a nice, I don't know, maybe a turtleneck sweater, right? A little oversized, because that's just how I do. Lots of layers, keep warm. Ooh, maybe it's like an oversized sweater with a belt. And it kind of like sticks out from there too. Need some pockets. Ooh, a bag. Definitely needs something up on the head. It's just a little bland to me. How do you cover the head? I'll just put a big old bow. I don't know. That ain't it. No. Put a little hat. Not feeling it. The bottom is starting to grow on me, but I can't say I love it. And by bottom, I mean everything below the head. Just to clarify. I really want that scarf on top of the head, but I just don't know how to do it. This looks odd. That's better, right? I might go with the more corduroy vibe. Alright, I think it's a vibe. It's obviously this one made me very, very happy. This is just sort of a less interesting way to do it for me. I wish I could say I wanted to color this, because I don't really want to color this. But I also haven't figured out what her colors are yet. Should we change up the colors a lot or try to keep them kind of similar? I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. What's the worst that could happen? Using that cream color that I've fallen in love with for the sweater. Maybe this underpiece. Do I want the bear to be this color? my favorite boot color, but then what is the boots? I think I'm gonna do it just because I love this color so much. If there's an option to have more of it, then I'm gonna take that option. Maybe the belt. I think that gives us a lot of space to use one of these darker greens. Like here. Ooh, I might layer over that with a gray. It's a little more saturated than I was hoping for. Definitely want that less saturated. I'm not doing it. I also need the bottom. I wouldn't mind the bottom being her color, but that's her color, so idiot. Ooh, what about this? What's this called? Holocasia Tonoimo. Now, do I make the skirt this dark brown color? What are we thinking? I'm thinking that. Here we go. Whee! All right, the colors all work. I just really prefer pastels. You know me. Let's go over with the liner and then see if there's any other places I need to touch up after that. I think this will make a big difference because then I'll have some more contrast. Shadow, shade that in. Hey. This wasn't quite, I should have used green for the sweater because it's mostly texture. Regret. Now it's very loud. I feel like the lines are loud. A little more corduroy texture. Let's try the green for this. Oh, see, that's like too blue, but there you go. Okay, it's different. Don't love it. I don't love it. I think you can tell that by my voice. Let's go back to the little mouse. Let's get a little head in here with these ears. Let's open up the mouth. I don't think I've drawn an open mouth all day. Let's keep it a bit more pudgy like this one. This one I think I started stretching out the proportions, and that's something I didn't like about it, whereas these are all very chibi. So let's try and keep the proportions more squashed. Nope. Make sure the head stays big too. I think that'll help make it look even more deformed. I also really love these little sleeves. Oh, so freaking cute. We want the hat too. Straw hat. I always do whenever I draw hats, like hand on hat. That's the next pose idea. About like long cuffs with a big poof. Also, I think the arms got a little elongated for the body. Let's shrink those down. The hat, iron could probably stay in the same place, but it's just you have to like shorten up the arm, you know? Okay. I'm definitely feeling the mouse a bit more. I'm gonna change up the legs though. Maybe we'll go with more floaty pose. Like this? No, I don't think so. This is where not drawing in 2 weeks, I think, is kind of coming in a little hot because it's like I'm not trusting myself to make these decisions or to go with my gut. I just look at it and go, nah, I want better. Actually, don't like these arms either. Or this arm. Ah, I guess I don't like anything. Oh, shoot. Okay, get some new legs in there. What do we want to do with the hands, though? Oh, that apron. I'm like, something's missing. Maybe just some little hands, kind of like little adventure hands where they're like splayed outwards, you know what I mean? Like, dang! And some on this side too. There we go, okay. Kind of missed the flowers. I could throw her little basket here, just to include the colors. I think that's plenty good to start adding some color. Let's see if I remember that this was the mouse color. This time we actually have hands. Look at them. A little adventure-filled mouse. I think we need a little more going in front of the face. That's probably good. Need to figure out where that line was. Okay, now that our mouth's open, we can't just color over the whole thing. You gotta watch out for the teeth. But that's it for the skin. That is such a good mouse color. Warm gray 1, by the way. I don't remember what I used for the hat, but I think it was this. And then we layered it with some other things as well. And then obviously this was the boot color. Blush, and then that cream, yeah, deep cream for the green. I think I was gonna change things, but I literally am drawing it exactly the same. I'm not mad about it, I'm realizing I think I meant to do something different. And what did I do for that apron? Oh, it was this. I see it, I remember. Although that looks real yellow, but we'll see. Okay, is that it? Oh, well, I mean that thing. I'm gonna add the roses in first this time, because last time I felt like I had to shove the roses in. Whereas this time I want the greenery to look shoved. I changed up the color of the basket a little bit, but I think that's basically it. Let's go over it with the brown and see if the colors kind of just come into place, because right now they don't look quite right. Start up the top. That here, and here over here. And then these guys, these poofy things. It's kind of nice doing pencil because you don't really have to worry about smudging it. And the boots down here. Sounds like they're doing my yard. What is happening? Ta-da! Alright, I definitely have a favorite of the day, and it's this guy. It's this guy, okay? I don't even have to, like, I feel like I didn't even need to say it. I think you could tell just by the way I have spoken. But it's nice to finally have drawn something after a while and kind of just, like, break that barrier. I'm still not feeling the inspo, but I'm really trying to just find something to hold on to right now. I also just looked back at that and realized how cute she is there. Can I like get that shape here? Could cut in like this. I also found my new favorite Copic, or sorry. Deep cream. I mean, look at this. That's like my favorite color right now. I didn't know I had a marker of it. Probably had a little bow here. Ooh. There she is. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I do want to thank you for coming along with me as I drew in my sketchbook. And yeah, I hope you have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!